It's time for local stories from across the East. Local food. Local fashion. Local businesses. This is your home for local. This is the East's Daily Download on Eastern North Carolina CW.
Hello, welcome to the East Daily Download. My name is Mark. I will be your nature tour guide on this adventure across the East. I was under the mistaken impression that this was real. As I can look more closely now and see, it is most certainly not. And we've been in the studio this week kind of talking about the greatest sitcoms of all time, going behind that whole process, having a lot of fun with that. However, it is summertime. It would be great to get out of the studio, but we're kind of restricted in movement a little bit. We can't go too far right now. However, we have one thing at our advantage. Eastern North Carolina CW is basically surrounded by woods. So why don't we get out of the studio and get out into nature, see some grass, some trees, hopefully some sunshine. Hard to tell right now if it's sunny outside because, well, we're in the studio here. Let's do that. That sounds like an excellent idea. But first, before we do that, let's check in with our good friend Angie Casada on this week's A Loving Home.
Karen Getman has been working with Emily for almost 2 years and knows firsthand the desire Emily has to be in a loving home.
For her to find that family that adopts her and everything, what would that mean to you?
Oh, I will cry. It would just make me so happy. Just mean everything.
And you're getting emotional. Why?
Because I've known her a long time, and she wants it so much. She wants a family.
I need a stable home and person that when I get upset I can talk to.
She deserves it. You know, she's in the system for no fault of her own, and she's been in the system, and she just deserves more.
It's been frustrating, huh?
Yeah.
How does it make you feel? What kind of feelings does that bring to you?
Unwanted.
With no choice of her own, Emily is forced to mold herself into the woman she dreams of becoming.
Emily will bring so much energy and fun, laughter.
A social butterfly.
She's compassionate.
Caring. Loving.
She just really is a neat kid. She's got a lot of just love.
Emily also aspires to becoming a chef after attending Johnson & Wales University's cooking program.
She's getting to that age where she's going to need somebody to help her learn what it's like to be an adult, to give her that support that she will need as she gets older and becomes an adult.
I mean, I'm good with a mom and dad, a dad, a mom and a mom and dad. I'm open to anything.
She just really wants to be in a family that will accept her and love her, and kind of just give her some guidance and mentoring in life. She's not really ever had that. So.
If you get me and I do have problems, I still don't want you to just give up. I want somebody to work with me.
She is a teenage girl, so there will be some struggles, but she brings so much more than that. She is so pleasant and friendly and helpful and fun. She will make you laugh. She's just really a cool kid.
This housing rehab project is renovating older homes and building new ones. There's a lot of progress since we last visited Lincoln Park and Western Greenville neighborhoods in April, and people living here are talking about the change.
Only about a year ago, this street was full of empty lots. Now it is filled with beautiful new homes. Neighborhood residents like Brian Cuthbert are excited to see the new properties and the positive change to the neighborhood.
I've been here for about 18 months, and by being here as little as I have been here, I've seen a change. It's growing. These are beautiful homes right here. They're beautiful, and like I said, me and my brother was betting how many they was going to put in this lot, and it's really nice.
Lincoln Park alone already has 10 new homes, and the city has plans for more. Housing Administrator Tiana Berryman says they are also able to rehabilitate up to 15 homes in 1 year.
For more on this story, you could head over to WNCT.com and our online originals page. In Greenville, I'm Emily Severidge, 9 on your side.
Hey, we're back here on the East Daily Download. Hope your day is off to a great start so far. We've decided that we're going to take the show outside for the rest of the episode because it's summer and we want to get out of the studio. Makes sense, but we're kind of restricted in our movement. However, where we're located, woods all around us, so that's a benefit. So why don't we do this? You never see this door very often. We don't really feature this in the show. Just like a garage door at your home. Oop. I see the sun. That's a big plus. I see the grass, there's some rocks, there's trees. Yes, this is an excellent idea. So what we're going to do is we're going to continue on with the show. Join me in a little bit back here as I take my first step outside, second step. And we'll be outside, we'll be amongst the trees, we'll have a good time, we'll just get out with nature and, you know, be outside. I'll see you in a little bit.
Months ago, what started as a peaceful protest through Uptown denouncing police brutality ended as some stepped away from the group and broke about half of the windows at Emerge Art Gallery and other local businesses in the area. Instead of focusing on the negative, Emerge used their platform to promote representation.
And the most important thing for us is recognizing the point of the protests and really listening to Black voices. And so we decided to commission Black artists to let their voices be heard, and what better way than on the boards over our windows.
Holly Garriott is the Executive Director for Pitt County Arts Council at Emerge.
The first thing our staff did is we said, okay, well, let's reach out to Black artists we know. And we could count on one hand. And right there, we realized that we are part of the problem also.
So they started searching on social media and reached out to other local organizations to find more artists of color in our community. Raymond Henderson was one of the artists selected to paint murals over their boarded up windows.
I just feel like with artwork, it catches people's attention better rather than, in writing. Different people saw different things. So, that's what I like about artwork, and me being an art major, it kind of, draws that awareness of kind of what people see during like different people's eyes and different lenses and that kind of thing.
A stroll through Uptown turned art exhibit for anyone who walks by.
Public art is the best way to really make it accessible. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Public art's out there, and every single person, no matter where they come from, what they believe, are going to see it.
These murals will be on display until the last week in July. Then in November, they will be brought inside for an exhibit. You'll even have a chance to buy some of this original artwork.
In November, we are going to sell the work, and part of the proceeds will go back to the artist and part will go to an organization that really celebrates civil rights, and that's part of their purpose.
For now, Emerge Art Gallery is closed, but you can come by any day to look at the beautiful murals and visit their website to connect with artists and for a description on their work.
Pretty much the piece behind me is pretty much a couple embracing each other. And the male is pretty much holding his girlfriend, he's crying, and it's pretty much displaying how America is treating the African-American community at the time. And pretty much how our blood, sweat, and tears kind of help build America, and sometimes Americans forget that part. I felt like it was a great experience, especially with everything going on. And like you said before, people just going by, walking by, and just people reaching out saying, I really love your work. It's very heartwarming just for people to see it.
To learn more about how you can support artists in our community, go to WNCT.com and click on the Download tab. I'm Anissa Sakile with the East Daily Download.
Sparklers are a 4th of July favorite, but safety experts say these things don't belong in the hands of kids. A sign of approval from Greenville Fire Rescue.
They were out here doing an inspection on one of the fireworks tents.
Nearly 20,000 fires happen every year because of fireworks.
You're doing a walkthrough, making sure that they have their fire extinguishers, exit signs.
Once approved, the focus is on sparking sales.
Selling fireworks, trying to make people happy.
This is Logan Nichols' second year selling fireworks. He expects a boom in business this year.
Easy money, hopefully. Especially with COVID trying to cancel shows, people need something to look at.
Fireworks cause thousands of injuries a year. Nichols says he warns buyers about the dangers.
Just stay safe, don't look at them, don't point them at anybody.
Captain Everington says there are patriotic alternatives.
Also, you can use glow sticks to help celebrate, just have a good old-fashioned cookout and barbecue.
Safety experts say if you do plan on buying fireworks, to make sure you have a water source nearby, don't light them off near the house, and of course keep them away from kids. If you'd like to learn more on safety tips with fireworks, head to WNCT.com. In Greenville, Madeline Ashley, 9 on your side.
Hey, welcome back to the East Daily Download. I have a bigger smile on my face right now because we are outside. This is not a green screen. This is green, but not a green screen. I don't know if you can hear the birds. They're intermittent. But hey, we're outside. That's the great part right now. And actually, I feel really overdressed at this moment because I got a sport coat on and a long sleeve shirt and jeans. I feel like I should have a pair of shorts on and a t-shirt, but I don't, but that's fine. We're gonna roll with it. So yeah, we're around the perimeter of Eastern North Carolina CW and WNCT right now, just enjoying the green, and it's quiet. That's nice. We're not in the studio, so I got to enjoy this for a minute. Okay, what else do you need to know? Something I need to tell you about, we have this thing called the WNCT mobile app. Now, I would not recommend using it out in nature if you're hiking or at the beach or wherever, just because you want to enjoy what you're doing right then and there. But let's say you're at home after you get back from being out on your hike or at the beach or wherever. Well, you can download it for free at the Google Play and the App Store, depending on your device type that you have. Then, once you get it, you get WNCT local news from across Eastern North Carolina. You also get first alert weather. This is hurricane season, so that's really helpful. And the WNCT mobile app also has the East Daily Download. We have a link, click it, and you can watch all the episodes for free from the convenience of your home or wherever you are. Also, it's free, so that's all really good. Okay, I'm gonna put that away because we are outside and I'm hearing the bird coming from somewhere, I don't know where, somewhere over here. I'm gonna go take a look just to see some more nature-based things and just get out and maybe take my sport coat off. So I'll see you back here in a little bit on the East Daily Download.
Welcome back to 9 on Your Side, everyone. I'm Nolan Knight here in Kinston at Granger Stadium for the first annual senior send-off game hosted by the Down East Wood Ducks and Lenoir Community College. It's one last chance for high school seniors in Eastern North Carolina to put on their uniform and hit the diamond. Over 100 athletes from Eastern North Carolina signed up for the chance to play a final time before their high school careers came to a close. Vice President of the Wood Ducks, Wade Howe, said that they were looking for a way to give back to the community, and with the minor league season on hold, it was perfect timing. There were 2 games taking place today, and they included traditional senior day activities and a senior spotlight slideshow on the big screen. And players and coaches both say that it was a special day.
It's just great to be able to do it again. I mean, you get up in the morning and you're like, it's just any other day. I mean, you get to put your uniform on a day, and it's just something you want everybody to do again. So it's just a good feeling.
Yeah, it was a cool thing for these guys. You know, a lot of them are never going to play the game again. So it was an opportunity for them to come out and play it and in this atmosphere and have their families here and things like that. And I know from my group at my school, and I think a lot for these other kids, they've handled this better than a lot of people predicted, you know, losing their high school baseball season. So it was cool to see them get out here and play the game and have a little fun.
North Lenoir's Austin Joyner joined in on the fun. The future Methodist University outfielder sent a frozen rope into left for the RBI double, but in the end, it was Wayne Green who win it 23-5. In Game 2, Duplin, Sampson, Onslow, and Jones counties were taking on Beaufort, Carteret, Craven, and Pamlico counties. And Havelock's Sam Calloway was dealing on the mound, getting the strikeout here. But later in the inning, Wallace Rose Hills' Trey Parker sent one right back up the middle of the field for the 2 RBI single to tie the game. In the next frame, New Bern's Colton Russ got a bit of this one and plated 2 runs. But in the end, Beaufort, Carteret, Craven, and Pamlico counties scored 11 runs in the bottom of the 9th inning to get the win, 21-20. Well, that'll do it for sports.
This year's summer hunger came early for many families here in the East. The Food Bank of Central and Eastern North Carolina is asking for your help to stop summer hunger. With school cafeterias closed, these kids have lost access to 2 meals a day. That's why 9 on Your Side's Caring for Carolina is asking for your help with this important mission to feed those families in need.
Visit WNCT.com to learn how to donate your time, food, and money to the Food Bank of Central and Eastern North Carolina in their fight to stop summer hunger.
I'm looking forward to when my grandma's assisted living facility opens up again and I can go and visit her in person instead of seeing, photos through a window. So I'm looking forward to things that probably were taken for granted before this.
Dr. Jan Tillman works with doctoral students in ECU's nursing school. Her students are on the front lines fighting the coronavirus pandemic. She wanted to find a way to help.
It's a patient care issue. It's just a plain safety issue. You've got to have people to take care of people in long-term care, and you've got to have people with patients who can see the bigger picture and care for the vulnerable in our society.
Tillman says North Carolina is seeing a shortage in long-term care facility workers.
Whether it's due to those staff members having COVID themselves and not being able to work for that at least 14-day period of time until they test negative, or because they don't feel safe themselves being in healthcare situations that they are exposed to COVID on a daily basis.
Tillman wanted to help, but says she's too old to be on the front lines.
I felt like I wasn't contributing. I was kind of watching North Carolina fall apart around me. And I felt very out of touch with reality, being sequestered to my home.
She asked Dr. Mandy Cohen, North Carolina's health secretary, how she could contribute. It's led to a collaboration between ECU's nursing school and the State Department of Health and Human Services.
The collaboration really looks at one simple thing, and that's getting staffing nurses and nursing assistants into long-term care facilities that have lost staff, either temporarily or permanently due to COVID.
Tillman's already placed about 2,000 nurses and nursing assistants in facilities across the state.
It makes me feel absolutely relevant in my personal practice. There's just something about nursing that's truly a calling. And when you're unable to be out and practicing, to be able to contribute, to give back to North Carolina in a valuable way is very important to me. And it helps to expand what I want to do in the future with my students.
Tillman says she and her students will work with state officials in the coming weeks to look at health care during pandemics to prevent future staffing shortages. In Greenville, Caroline Boyer, 9 on Your Side.
Well, that is going to do it for this episode of the East Daily Download special. We went outside in the middle of it to get a little bit of nature. Saw a deer running out there. That was unexpected, even though it really shouldn't have been, because a lot of deer are in the wood around here. Sometimes we'll leave the station in the evening, especially in the summertime or in the fall, and you'll see them wandering around. It's kind of cool. Anyway, I'm gonna get back in and go to work and get back with the rest of my day, but this was a nice little distraction. Remember, even when things are closed, nature's always open, so you know, you can walk around your neighborhood, you can go to a local park, just get out and get some fresh air. It helps a lot. We've all been through a stressful year so far. Do yourself a favor and just get a little bit of relaxation. Okay, I'm gonna head back in and get back to work for the rest of my day. You enjoy your lunch and the rest of your day, and I'll see you back here on the next episode of the East Daily Download. Woo, I'm sweating. See you later, everybody.
Tomorrow on an all-new edition of the East Daily Download, we'll have a Let's Craft coming your way.
Add an extra touch to party favors with painted wooden tags. On this episode of Let's Craft, I'll show you how.
Plus, we've got a new Feel Good Friday for you.
Charles Day Bellafroid has created custom masks with your own face on them.
And we'll have a live at WHIRLIGIG stage interview and performance. That's tomorrow for the East Daily Download here on Eastern North Carolina CW.